So, good evening, everybody. We are going to now see what we call a simple chocolate cake. For the simple chocolate cake, we are going to use 6 medium-sized eggs. We are going to use 100 grams of butter that we call Evita. Alongside, we are going to add half cup of vegetable oil. We are going to use 500 grams of flour in which we mixed 1.5 sachets of baking powder. We are going to use 1 cup of milk, and we are going to use 1.5 cups of sugar. And for the main chocolate ingredients, there are two possibilities. You can either use cocoa powder, like this. You can use cocoa powder, or you can also use matinal. You can use matinal. So for tonight's recipe, I am going to use matinal. I'll use 4 sachets of matinal for 50 francs. Each sachet weighs about 10 grams. So 4 sachets of matinal, we have 40 grams of matinal for 500 grams of flour. So we are going to begin. For the mixture, I am going to begin by mixing 100 grams of margarine with half cup of vegetable oil. When I mix the two, I am going to now add my 1.5 cups of sugar. I'm going to cream the two for about 3 minutes until it's a little bit light. When I cream the two for 2 minutes until it's crumbly, I will now add my eggs 2 by 2. I'll put 2 eggs and I'll whisk. I'll put 2 eggs and I'll whisk, and I'll put the remaining 2 eggs and I'll whisk. After doing that, I am going to add my 1 sachet of vanilla flavor. I'll put the vanilla flavor and I'll whisk and whisk and whisk. After that, I'm going to mix now my matinal in my milk. I'll mix my matinal in my milk so that it should dissolve clearly. When I mix my matinal in my milk, so here, don't forget, here we have the flour and the 1.5 sachets of baking powder inside already. I will divide my flour into 3, and I'll divide my milk into 2. So I'll begin by putting 1/3 of the flour, then I'll put half of the milk. I'll put 1/3 of the flour again, I'll put the remaining half of the milk, then I'll end with 1/3 of the flour. I hope it's all understood. So I'll try to make stops step by step and explain what I'm doing.